Woo! Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is my 2010 Dodge Ram, coming up on 3 years owning this sucker, from stock to whatever you want to call this. There's a lot of names for it. We won't list them though. There's a lot done to it, and I thought I'd give you guys my personal experience. All right, before we go any further, I know you guys are thinking, why do you look so good today? These are actually my work clothes for when I'm welding and stuff, so don't judge the hole. May or may not have lit myself on fire, but you can't let the plaid jacket go with the hole in it, so you got to keep it forever. First thing we're going to be talking about is the reliability of this sucker. I know that's probably the number one thing everybody wants to know. Is it reliable? So 3 years of owning it, you got to think too, it's got 150 when I bought it, 170K now. So I don't know how abused it was before or whatnot, but hub bearings were really bad. I had to get it trailered to the shop. That happened not too long after owning it. But when I bought it, I've changed the starter, front brakes right away. It does like to blow CV axles. It's on 37s, guys. Come on, let's have some slack here, okay? I do have upgraded ones now. They shouldn't break, we'll see, but I kind of like to send it, so we'll see how that goes. And this is my daily too, guys, like dailying this thing. So that's what I want to talk about. 3-year review. I've been dailying it for 3 years. So that's pretty crazy. And especially with all the mods I've done to it, it's been super loyal. We're gonna go ahead and knock on wood. If it'll start after this, I'm not sure. It's been the most loyal rig I've had. She fires up every time. I've never had an issue. It's honestly so awesome, this truck. I do love it so much that way. I'm never worried about it leaving me stranded anywhere. In terms of reliability, we're golden. Moving on to our next thing, guys, we are going to be talking about off-road capability. Now, you guys can see, this ain't stock, okay? This is not the stock life where I'm from. Custom front bumper, custom fenders, custom sliders, Mevotech upper control arms, Mevotech tie rods, 3-inch body lift, 37s on 17s, bunch of random stuff, custom rear bumper. I'm just flexing on you guys right now, to be honest. Like, oh baby, as you can tell, not stock, off-road, 37s and a 3-inch body lift, exactly where you want to be if you want to be hitting capable trails. If you want to be sticking with Jeeps, you got to get that clearance. So 3-inch body lift, 37s, that costs about 2 grand. Body lift, rims, tires, about 2 grand. So for 2 grand, you can freaking wheel this thing. And it's really cool when you do, because not many people do. So when you're out on the trails, I see a few Rams. I have some friends that have really cool Rams, but it's just a rare one, because these are not meant for off-road, guys. I'm not meant for off-road, but I still go. Like, that's kind of the point. It's not meant for off-road. When you're crawling in a Ram, it is not crawling. It's like really fast. It's not designed for that. You don't have lockers, you don't have nothing, but it makes it fun. It's different. I do want to get lockers in this one day, but without the lockers, you just got to approach it differently. You just got to have the right line. You got to have good spotters. If you want to really be hitting those hard trails, you need the 37s and you need the 3-inch body lift. The rest doesn't really matter. Maybe a front bumper, because the front bumpers on the Dodgies are really whack. They hang really low. Like I said, not off-road vehicles. So this is some stuff you have to change. All that custom stuff you don't really need. That's just me bored at home, trying to make use of my time, just welding stuff to the truck to make it look cool. Yeah, just some essentials there, guys. They are really capable. They're a lot of fun on the trails. I mean, I take this guy out camping. I got lots of room to stuff stuff in. I used to have an overland setup, but not anymore. But yeah, it's really capable. I haven't really backed down from anything. Next week, guys, we're actually going to be going back to a crazy trail, and I'm going to be sending it. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. Off-road, guys, it's a beauty. I would recommend, but just remember, when you get a big truck like this, it's a full size, right? You're not going to be nimbling through the trees with the old XJs and Wranglers, because they're half the size. You got to keep that in mind. To maneuver these things, they're not as nimble. They're big, but I really enjoy it. I've always liked, especially as a daily, you got tons of room in that sucker, right? I think they're awesome, guys. Let me know what you guys think about their capability. That being said, with all these mods, some sick rig back there. With all these mods, is it good on road 3 years later? Now, when you do stuff like this, whatever you like, any of this random stuff, this thing howls, it shakes, it drives fine, but I'm not picky. Like, some people, they have to be like, oh, I don't want to hear the tires, I don't want to hear the freaking 40s the mud tires I put on my Jeep. Some people are like that, and that's when it's gonna be hard to do any of this crazy stuff, because all of this affects your driving on the road. It's not unsafe by any means. This is not an unsafe truck. This thing is a beauty on road. Highway speeds, however, it shakes at 80. You hit a buck though, you're rolling at a buck. I'm like 10 minutes to work, about 60 kilometers an hour to work. So I don't really, like, those speeds is mint. Brakes are mint, power's mint. But when you hit the highways, this thing likes to get a little jiggy, you know? Likes to boogie a bit. That's just the way it goes. You do all these mods, you pay the consequence in some way. I'm not picky, so that little shake, I guarantee if I change the suspension, that shake at 80K will go away. She's mint on the road. She doesn't even have sway bars, guys. You just gotta be a good driver, okay? You guys are like, Brandon, sway bars, put your sway bars on. You don't need sway bars. Plus, it's a Ram. If you have a Ram, you automatically get to cut people off and drive like an idiot. Everybody knows that. If you're picky, she might not be mint. The girlfriend doesn't like shaking at 80, but it's consequences, right? Do you want to look cool or do you want to be stock? That's what you got to look at here. Like, what matters to you? We might be broken down the side of the highway one day, but when that happens, I'll let you guys know. Now, my favorite one to talk about, if you're looking at the old badge right now, you're probably thinking I'm rich out here, because daily driving a Hemi on 37s with who knows how many pounds welded to it. Like, this bumper I could barely lift myself. Fenders are light, sliders are heavy. It is not good on gas, believe it or not. Now, here's the thing. Am I gonna stand here and start whining about gas prices when I bought a Hemi and put 37s on it? Like, no. It is what it is. You buy a truck like this, it sucks, but we're all signing up for the same thing here. You buy a V8, there's no such thing as a good gas mileage V8. Miles per gallon, I absolutely love it. It's about 200 to fill right now. I'm not driving it as much because obviously that's a lot, but at the same time, like, I signed up for that. Should gas be as expensive as it is? No, but it's the way it goes, right? Sometimes when I'm going to work, I take the old Maz, rip the old Mazzy up to my job, but for the most part, just rip the Ram. No, but for real, terrible on gas. If you're looking for something good on gas, I would not recommend. I mean, it's a Ram. Like, you get a F-150, you get a Chevy, anything's gonna be bad on gas. It was a lot better stock, I can tell you that. But remember, we're not stock out here, okay? We do random stuff that makes no sense but looks cool. That's why it's bad on gas now. 37s did not help. I noticed it right away. So you guys in your little V4s out there whining about putting 50 bucks in your tank, cut me a break, man. I gotta put 200 in this thing. Do you think I got 200 bucks? Do I look like the guy that has 200 bones to put in a truck? No. Sorry, that is the answer to that question. Miles per gallon. I absolutely love driving it still. I'm going wheeling this week. Gas prices is what it is. I freaking signed up, documented it. Yeah, V8, bad gas. Everyone knows that. So coming out the gate with some heat on you guys today. I'm just goofing around, but it is bad on gas. It's really good off-road. It's decent on-road. And it's reliable. So those are 4 things I want to talk about today. Guys, I do recommend a Ram. They're so awesome. I've been having a hard time trying to sell this thing, mostly because of the reliability. I'm like, am I gonna ever get anything that fires up and gives me no hassle like this guy? I don't know. And that's why I haven't even sold it. I've been thinking about selling it. I thought about it when the gas prices went, like, skyrocketed, but I can't. It's like me. Like, this is my personality right here, my truck. If I was a truck, I'd look like that. That's basically what I'm saying. I built it my way, done a lot of random custom stuff that nobody's even done. After 3 years, I can confirm I absolutely love it. Let me know what you guys think. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I had some fun making this one, guys, just rambling and being a meathead. This is the normal out here. But let me know if you guys liked it. If you're a Ram owner, feel free to weigh in the comments, anything I missed, anything you want to add. If you want to tell me I'm an idiot, feel free to throw that in there too. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. That's the little 3-year review. Awesome rig. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.